Hey the internet, how's it going? I know I haven't talked about this anime for a good while now, or better yet, the other one in which I am also supposed to be talking about, which is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I'm gonna take this time to pretty much kind of do a pretty good recap of episodes 6 and 7 of Black Bullet, because I think it was episode 5, 6, and 7 pretty much kind of coincide with one another, of it being like a little minor arc with them introducing the cute little character of Tina. And I do believe that I did make a video about episode 5, but going on from episode 6 and 7, with how those pretty much kind of edged up with what happened last time, it is one of those episodes in which that you really do kind of get the feeling of pretty much how used one of these little girls can actually kind of be, even though, or better yet, sort of how Tina's character kind of has been like pushed to this point in which that she doesn't want to kill people. She doesn't want to pretty much be a killing machine. She just wants to be a normal little girl with somebody to pretty much like care for her and whatnot, which is actually something, because like the last little girl, or at least like cursed child we saw, the one with the Uzi, pretty much was kind of saying how that pretty much Inju is pretty much a very lucky one, because out of most of the other cursed children or who have caretakers and whatnot, they only see them as weapons, and they don't necessarily see them as actually like people, which is something that it does kind of play a large part in Tina's character, and how pretty much you do kind of see her in these episodes. Even though going from 6 and 7, it was a gigantic assassination attempt of going back and forth, and pretty much it is kind of played off pretty well, in which that Tina, she knows how Tina is very, 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 very handy with her remote guns and whatnot, but at the same time, she does not want to kill people. And that is something which that it does kind of play off as a little nod to her character, especially when like that, when it comes to Rentaro, she actually does kind of say that pretty much she does like being around him, because actually, if I actually really think about it, he's kind of the aside from like most of the other aside from his teacher, not many people really kind of show the cursed children, or at least like treat them like as if they're little girls. They mostly just see them as actual monsters and whatnot, which is something that I could honestly see is like when like she says that he's like the only like good thing in her life at the moment. I do honestly kind of believe that, because a lot of people see them as enemies and they don't necessarily want them to have rights because all these other things and shit. But honestly, going on from that though, they do. But that was episode 6, kind of going into them meeting up and him finding out who she is, and Inju getting hurt, and then episode 7 leads into him confronting her, fighting her, him winning his battle against her, and then we kind of have our final fucking conclusion with that dude with the glasses who tried to kill her and shit, stuff like that. And pretty much, yeah, I do have to give this anime the credit, because honestly, out of most animes, you really never see a main character actually kind of wound the dude who was trying to like kill him and shit, or like try and kill something in which that he cared about. So I do kind of have to give points for that. Compared to most things though, it's alright. But honestly, I do kind of like how, Tina, she is working for his agency now. She doesn't necessarily have to worry about too much anymore. And hey, she does kind of have to, she is around 3 people who pretty much accept her with open arms, and they're not trying to like force her to kill people. So pretty much I did like these 3 episodes. It was actually a pretty good introduction to her character, and it did kind of show her capabilities and what she's capable of. And also it was actually Rantaro, he actually did get a pretty good upgrade from it. So an upgrade from his rank. So pretty much that is that. And also we do kind of get all these little interesting character moments between him and his teacher. Pretty much kind of her telling him the reason why she gave him the vibranium arm and leg, and pretty much that with him wielding those, it proves that pretty much she still has a human side and stuff like that. So I do like all those little undermining things there. But I know that this video is a bit long and I haven't made one like this in a while, but I kind of just wanted to just come out and just speak out upon these past 2 episodes. So that is what I got to say about that. What do you guys think about it? Please tell me down there in the comment section. Catch you on the next John Graves show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I am out.